That brings us to an interesting subject. Now, your niece, my daughter, her best pal is a gay male cheerleader. Actually, I'm not 100% he's gay, but yes, I am. So I'm biased on their behalf. I like the guy. He does backflips for us in the backyard when we're drinking beers with the guys. He dances around. But it's also, here's my verdict on it, or my theory, I should say. If they're doing things different than the girls, and they have like a tracksuit on, and you girls go to him and he throws them up and stuff, we can work with that. But these guys are doing exactly what the girls do. So this isn't like a male ballet dancer or a guy on Broadway doing a play. I'm not against men dancing per se, but they're doing the female dance, and they're doing it as females. And these dances, by the way, they're sort of invented with like a lady in mind. Like women have bigger hips. There's gonna be a lot of hip moves and stuff. So they're mimicking women in these dances. Like it's not like a lot of Maori moves. It's like this, which is, it's accentuating what makes women different than men. And we're already seeing exaggerations of men in the football game, so it's a good juxtaposition. Men being ultra manly, women being ultra feminine. And then you throw them some in the mix. Go to 17A. Look at his little pert lips.
If you don't like me, that's fine. But, you know, watch your mouth. If you don't like
Ew. How do we feel about this, Kyle? You're a born-again Christian.
Not my son.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing I was thinking. Imagine that was your son.
Nope.
Is that it? You just...
Oh, those guys are fags!
Go to 1-8. It's the Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings, that have been all over the news this weekend. Get it up. Frag it up. I'll take it. That's the same guy. See, they're doing the exact same thing. No, I don't approve.
Yeah, there's a move in there that's specifically like showing off your tits. It's not meant for a guy.
Yeah. Women have bigger hips and they own tits. So a lot of their moves are puffing out their chest to show their tits and then moving their big hips around. Boys, or whatever you want to call that thing, don't have that.
Hi, this is Anthony Cumia,
Hello, I'm Gavin McInnes.
and together we're Compound Censored.
And we would like you to subscribe with this deal using this promo code right below me right now.
Do it, because it's very entertaining.
1-9. It doesn't really seem to work. There we go, girls. Come on. Come on. See what I mean? Those are girl moves. Okay, that's kind of a guy move. That's a girl move. Oh my God. It looks like he's making fun of gays. Meanwhile, that hot girl that's right off screen, your eyes are craning to see her. There we go. Look, jiggle the butt. You know what's going to happen?
But that's also probably a gay guy choreographing it to make straight guys horny.
Yep. Hi, everyone. I bet he's gay. My gaydar is definitely going off. People were pointing out that He looks and moves just like Tim Walz. Remember that fucking winner?
That girl just say, girl. Girl, I don't dance.
I slay.
Girl, what did that girl just say, girl?
It's kind of a good song, actually. This has been going around, speaking of homos. So some girl shows up. This is in Vancouver, which is the mecca. However PC America gets, Canada is always there to double down. And this woman, who's probably super PC lesbian type, I don't know, she's got dumb wool extensions in her hair that are dreads. No one owns dreads, for the record. Yes, Rastafarians love them. So do homeless people. So did the Celts. They're around. It's what happens to all hair if you don't wash it. So I don't see how anyone could have copyright on it. But they've decided that her hair is racist. Now, I would want her banned from this event just for her fucking hat. This is 2-3. Yeah. But she filmed herself. This went very viral. It's been sent about 100 times to me here. I'm sure you've seen it.
Hi everybody, I'm at the Bastard Barbecue right now. All my friends are in there.
Very Canadian face.
But I guess supposedly since I have wool in my hair, I'm not allowed in. And there's a big voucher thing that they want me to read and sign, and they want to give me, they want to refund my money and not let me in, and I just paid $60 and drove all the way from New West. And I also just drove all the way here from Headley so that I could be here last night and got home at 4 o'clock in the morning. And now I can't get in because of my hair.
It was included in, when you bought your ticket, it was included, our cultural appropriation policy was included.
Cultural appropriation will be stopped at the door.
Of the event. So it is something that was put out ahead of time. And so I apologize.
I don't really understand. So
she keeps trying to get in. Ladies, when a decision like this is made, it's done. Just leave.
Yeah, like the people who think they can talk the flight attendant out of kicking them off the flight.
Exactly, yeah. It's not happening. I've never, ever, sometimes in baseball, an umpire will reverse a call. But that's about the only time it happens. No one reverses calls anywhere else in the world. There's no way in Hades you were getting into this event. She even says she's going to pull out the hair, but it's too late.
With a culture that...
I am Vikings. Vikings have dread. If you want me to go debate everybody in there on whether or not Vikings or Celtic people can have dreadlocks in their hair, I will do it.
Who are they protecting? There's going to be some Rasta in there going, Wagwan. Why do we got a woman in here taking me culture, you know? I think you're safe. You're in Vancouver.
Car that I just drove 5 hours to get here.
Also, like, even that language, I don't want used in the venue as
well.
My
gosh.
So it's like, we're having a couple different issues here.
Like,
we're having cultural
this is my buddy right here. Like,
I think she's never got no before. She's saying, look, I know Jared. Okay.
Like,
Keep scrolling a little bit, though, because they show the actual rules she's breaking. And it is fucking beyond gay.
take my hair out. I've been camping all weekend. My hair looks like shit. I haven't washed it. And I can't get into the event I paid $60 for. Because I have raised hair in, Celtic dreadlocks.
How annoying is that hat?
Does this seem fair to you? That I make this difference? But you're accusing me of being discriminatory.
Okay, this goes on and on and on. There's not a thing where they show clearly, maybe it's at the end, or maybe it's in the thread. Such a hoser face. I can't describe it. Okay, check the thread. Oh, there it is, yeah. Oh, there it is. Birdhouse Code of Conduct. We have a zero tolerance policy for physical or verbal violence. Okay. Consent is mandatory. Okay. What the fuck that means. Zero tolerance for oppressive behaviors. Okay. Here, number 3. Let's read number 3. No cultural appropriation. We're an anti-racist space. We do not tolerate cultural appropriation. It refers to the non-consensual wearing or utilizing of culturally significant and or sacred elements of a culture that you do not have ancestry or genuine, meaningful relationships with in. Couldn't she just say she was from Jamaica? Cultural appropriation, especially in relation to consumption, profit, capitalism, and social capital, is a form of theft and causes harm to marginalized communities. Please refrain from wearing others' cultures as costumes or fashion. This includes avoiding the use of traditionally black cultural hairstyles. Oh, she stepped on a fucking landmine. We spelled it out for you.
I'm on their side now.
Yeah. It's a retarded rule, but we made the rules very clear.
Learn to read, bitch.
I couldn't have been more specific. Traditionally black cultural hairstyles. Come on. If you do not identify as black or black mixed race, we ask that, or she could have lied there. We ask that attendees do not attend events if they have culturally appropriative, never heard that word, hairstyles or clothing on. Please respect the need for Birdhouse staff to approach people who they think may be causing harm with cultural appropriation. And that's the short version. If you'd like me to extrapolate, you can go to this Google Doc I made.
The full policy.
Yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg. And by the way, that's just one thing. Like, that's number 3. Click on that Google Doc. How long is that? Since as old as time, we've been concerned. Okay, how many pages is this? Got it. Look at that. That's their long-form cultural appropriation policy with a series of resources. Wait, go back to that for a sec. What's that also there? Zoom in on the black text. There's a lot of black in there.
There's a lot about black hairstyles.
For the record, there are no black people in Vancouver. There's a lot of Asians and some whites. There's maybe 3 black people in Vancouver. And they are hosers. They're not fucking wagwan. They're Canadians. Blackness is not a costume that can be tried on. Also, when non-black people, especially white people, wear black styles, blah, blah, they are often applauded and celebrated. Really? Simultaneously, black people are mocked, denied jobs, excluded from schools, beaten up.
Blackness is not a costume that can be tried on. Yeah? Let's see about that.
Imagine we went there with like afros and pure blackface with giant red lips going, hey, I'm here for the event. Wait, what's the issue here? I am black. I'm Justin Trudeau. Okay, last 2 things before we get to the letters page. Be the culture. We've been screaming this for a long time. It's important that you stand up and fix society yourself. Do not let people get away with shit. And this guy sees what appears to be the most white trash family in the world. No one has shoes on. They litter. They just throw their shit out the window. And this Texan has had enough. His parents are in the car. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. So what is probably the son-in-law? He's had enough.
Get the fuck back to your goddamn place. Fuck out of here. Don't fuck with me, goddamn. What's your ass? Get down to my family. Tell her to quit fucking on the rack now. Just shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. You're sliding down that
What are your babies back there?
You're about to be scared.
Are they gone?
You're about to be scared.
Are they still here?
Get the fucking trash out.
Oh, they went home. Oh, shit.
Y'all pull it on the floor.
He has no shoes on.
Baby. I'm not fucking.
Baby, go! David!
Look at him walk backwards. Look, none of them own shoes. Oh, wait. Flip-flops, and then one guy does have shoes. Look at them. He's all twitchy. Is that meth, you think? What is that fat way? You're fat, Kyle. What is that?
Just gotta get some air underneath.
You're trying to ventilate yourself for a little energy boost. Oxygenate your flaps.
No, it fucking wasn't. She threw shit out 3 times. Shut your fucking ass up. I'll get out of this truck again. Bitch ass cracker.
Cracker.
I get out of this truck again, you're gonna wish I didn't.
Oh, that's got one shoe. There's a new one. Look, she's gasping and panting. It worked, though. The garbage is picked up, and those people have learned a lesson. I better be careful next time I litter. There might be some asshole there who wants me to fucking go to 2-5. Now, this one is tricky. Anytime someone moves in front of you in a line, you got to go, whoa, 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 what's going on here? What's happening? Do you work here? Who are you? What, are you with a pilot? But at airports, sometimes you're like, oh, they're going to miss their flight, or maybe they're more important than me, or maybe we're going by group, and I missed that her group is before me. There's all the war vets and people with small kids. They tend to get on before you. So it's one of the toughest parts, not getting off the plane. That's easy. But getting on the plane, it can be tough to spot a butter. And this chick is a butter.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Thank you. I'm first. Excuse me? I see what she.
So I would forgive you for missing something that audacious. And obviously she's being filmed. So that's another thing that's confusing. But speaking of Be the Culture, I was introduced to this dude who's a professional snitch. And he talks about cleaning up his shithole neighborhood that's all black. He's the only white guy there. And he does it by constantly snitching and nagging and just generally being a pain in the ass. Now, you're likely to get stabbed if you do that. But hey, it's working for him now, and I fully support Clay Edwards.
I need to do some snitching. I need to hold some folks accountable. What is it this time? It's the 3rd time you've called today, Clay. There's a car broke down in somebody's yard in my neighborhood and looks like crap. There's some suspicious looking kids walking around with wife beaters on and their pants hanging off their ass. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that this early. I try to reserve certain words for the 8 a.m. hour. Okay, Clay, we'll get a unit over there. So we do that over in Rankin County. That's how you keep a county great instead of having to try to make one great again, is you hold folks accountable. Actually, you don't even call a snitch. You go over there yourself and you ask your neighbor, what can we do to get this broke down car out of your yard? Who are you kids walking around with your pants hanging down below your butt? Do y'all need some new pants? Do you need a belt? How can we help? People are fed up, man. People are fed up. What can we do for you today?
Isn't that great? People are fed up. So fix it. And he's fixing it. All right, we got to wrap it up here. Let's see what the letters page has to say, unless you have any last comments there, KY.
I was just thinking about my neighborhood back in Mississauga. It's all Pajeets, Pakistanis, and I've had to go around explaining to them basic societal rules. Like twice I've caught people throwing their home garbage into the garbage bin at the park. And oh my God, I had to get them to take it out, walk it back to their house, and they've got a garbage can. They just don't want the garbage on their property.
That's great.
Yeah, they litter everywhere. Not just the Indians, it's the Muslims too. They litter everywhere. And then we also have what are they called? Jippos.
Oh, gypsies.
Yeah, we got some gypsies, and so if you leave your kids' toys on your porch or on your front lawn, that tells them that they're allowed to have them. And so my neighbor a couple doors down, he had to chase off some gypsies who were just taking the toys off of his front yard and walking away with them.
That is amazing. I am about to have explosive diarrhea, so Sean, start the mailbag.
Okay.
And maybe you guys can go through them while I deal with this. Normally, I would wait the extra 5 minutes, but we are getting into shart territory.
You don't want to shit your pants for content?
Nope. No, thank you.
Sit on down and grab a bud. Hanging out with Gavin Doug. We all know fiction's for facts. Let's get into Gavin's mailbag.
So here we go. We'll read some of the mailbag here. We've got this one. It says, "Goats don't shave." Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Alrighty, we'll see what this is all about. Let me just set it up here. There.
No.
I'm guessing that might have been a suggestion for a opening song or something like that.
That's a good song.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
wonder if there's something to be said about how like music and the lyrics actually affect people, and like were we just better back in the day when music lyrics were more wholesome?
Yeah, probably.
Do they just make us a better society?
I think so.
It's got to have at least some impact. Like we were 10% better as a society because of the lyrics.
That makes sense. Like WAP now and stuff. This is a guy pays his $20K city fine with loose change.
And this is the first time anybody had pulled a stunt like this.
In April 2024, contractor Kirk Sherman purchased waterfront property along Lake Sheepsket in Palermo. That December, he was faced with a $20,000 fine due to violating the town's lakeshore ordinance.
We actually approached the town before we bought the property about what could be done on it. He stated that we could do a 6-foot meandering path for 100 feet. In the next 200 feet, we could fill in 1/10 of an acre.
And what we got was a 20 to 12-foot road built with a bulldozer, basically. The area, the 250 feet, is also an area that cleans the water, that different wildlife use and things like that. And you start to compact that soil, you know, you can affect the health of the lake.
A statement from the Maine Department of Environmental Protection, which also had a hand in this case, confirmed Sherman did disrupt wetlands with the construction.
So what?
But if quickly rectified, would not face any penalty.
All of these
from the
government
department.
agencies that are so obsessed with protecting wetlands, and we're good. We've got lots of wetlands, lots of trees.
And the DEP
Don't worry about it.
is fine with it. They didn't
Let
write
me
a
build a
violation
fucking
or
road.
even give a fine.
However, the DEP also confirmed it was up to the municipality if they would like to pursue further disciplinary action.
We can't fine people for shoreline zone violations, but we can enter into an agreement if they agree to pay the fine. Before he signed the consent agreement, we had already established a court date to go to the district court with him.
Oh, this is a long one.
And then the next day he signed it.
I was willing to pay a $10,000 fine and take my responsibility. And I said, if we end up paying any more than that, we're going to pay it in pennies.
True to his word, last Thursday, Sherman dropped off over 12,000 pounds of loose change to the Palermo town office.
While I can't speculate why they did what they did, we find it very unprofessional on their part.
Well, I can
and
speculate.
We believe everybody that deals with the town
your bureaucrats made his life hell
in a respectful manner.
I'm paying it.
Trying to protect
and I just want them to realize
But just to
that
play
they weren't
devil's
fair with us,
advocate,
so this is
the roadway he made seems way wider than what they agreed upon.
So what? It's out in the forest. They're obsessed with, you know, like protecting wetlands, and it's just making a make work thing for bureaucrats.
You're right. The wetlands will survive.
Yeah, nature will persevere.
And isn't that like a shitty? Like you can't swim in that.
Yeah, it's
like a marsh.
Yeah.
So it's great if you're a mosquito or a duck, but no one else likes it. All right. Let's do one more, couple more.
Okay.
Bike for Gav. By the way, that Domino's pizza just goes right through you. I don't know, because the woman clearly does not wash her hands.
Good. My son had like 3 slices.
Did you have any?
No.
Not one?
No.
Oh, well, let's check in on your boy because I bet he's got the squirts.
Bike for Gav here.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that beautiful?
That's pretty cool.
I mean, sidecars are retarded. Just get a car, dummy. But as far as that retarded area of this is how our mother, Kyle and my mother, got to school every day.
Yeah.
Our grandfather was very vain. He grew up rich, but he squandered all the family fortune. So my mother grew up very poor, a daughter of a single mom. And he was told to go get a family car. So he went and bought a Triumph motorcycle, like I have. And then my grandmother pointed out that the kids can't get to school. So he said, no problem. And he put her he bought a sidecar. And it wasn't this nice. It wasn't, it was open. So you're getting soot and rain and shit all over your face.
Or how about when they got in an accident and Gran goes careening out of it. And
out of the sidecar?
Yeah. And a passerby, said the motorcycle's crashed and Gran is off like by a tree or something. And a passerby goes, is she okay? And Granddad goes to the motorcycle and goes, I think she'll be fine.
I never heard that story before. Holy fuck, that's funny. All right, one more. What do we got here, Sean?
This guy continues to crush it is the next one.
I don't see that. Oh, yeah, from Chris. Who's crushing it? Oh, that's a good one to end on. This fucking stand-up comedian. So he goes, this is the guy, we did a thing on him before. I think it's the same comedy special where he goes, Proud Boys are these racist who love fucking beating up. They got the gayest name I ever heard. Proud Boys? Yeah, that's the joke, dude.
You cannot always outsmart somebody. You can't. You can't win a rational argument with somebody that doesn't care about logic. You can't. If you can't outsmart them, what do you got to do? You got to outdumb them. Try it.
I have a feeling this is
Fucking
laugh
works.
tracks. I'm going to try that on my special. Just adding
When
fake
they say
laughs.
some dumb shit, be like, what's the dumbest thing I could say right now? And watch their brain explode, you know? I was getting tires put on my monster truck the other day. This guy sat down beside me in the waiting room, and Fox News was on the TV. They were being all fair and balanced. And
stop. Isn't it especially gross when Southerners are lefties? It's like cops, firemen, vets, and Southerners. Yuck. Me no likey.
He sat down right beside me. No, they were talking about abortion on Fox News. This dude sits right beside me in the waiting room because he looks at me and he's like, you're on my team? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And he nudges me and he goes, abortion's a real shame, ain't it? And I just went,
imagine being
in my mind, I was like,
pro-abortion
you gotta
guy.
outdumb him. So I put my voice on. I looked him in the eye and said, hell yeah, buddy, it sure is. That's why I like gay people so much.
I think this is a fake
And
special.
he looked at me like I was there, and there. He was so confused. And he goes, what? I was like, bro, gay people get less abortions than any other group of people, dude. If you're pro-life, you pretty much got to be pro-gay as well.
You tricked him. You'll notice
Like a
when
catch
people make up
26,
stories, they tend to come out the winner in the lie they're telling.
He was like, I'll be right back. I got to make a phone call.
No, you didn't. You didn't talk to anyone like that, you fucking... I looked this guy up, for that massive audience, he doesn't have any followers. He doesn't have any specials. I think that was a green screen comedy special.
So if you enjoyed that clip,
then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.